This SUV isn't just luxury, it's a technology monster. 4 wheels, 4 electric motors, and individual control over every single wheel. But here's the real secret. Under the hood sits a gas engine that doesn't even drive the wheels. It only generates electricity, and that electricity feeds 4 motors, delivering nearly 1,200 horsepower directly to the pavement. The result? A massive luxury flagship that can spin on its own footprint and deliver instant torque vectoring. So, how does a 4-motor setup work in the real world? How does tank turn function? And can the Yangwang U8L truly challenge traditional luxury flagships like Rolls-Royce and Maybach? Welcome back to Car Matrix. Today, we're taking an in-depth look at the all-new BYD Yangwang U8L, emphasizing its EREV powertrain, 4-motor electric drivetrain, raw performance, and the engineering that sets it apart. Let's start under the hood. At first glance, you'll find a 2.0-liter turbocharged petrol engine producing 272 horsepower. But unlike a conventional SUV, this engine has no physical connection to the wheels or transmission. Instead, it functions strictly as an onboard range extender. When the power drops or high energy output is required, the engine powers a high-output generator, converting fuel into electricity to feed the battery pack and motors. The primary propulsion is entirely electric, driven by BYD's proprietary E4 platform. By placing an independent electric motor at each wheel, the U8L achieves precise torque distribution. If one wheel needs maximum traction, power shifts instantly. When you mash the throttle, all 4 motors release immediate electric torque. The combined output reaches 880 kilowatts, roughly 1,197 metric horsepower, along with 1,520 newton-meters of torque, despite its massive scale, measuring 4 meters in length with a 325-meter wheelbase. This mammoth launches from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds. Handling dynamics are equally impressive. Because each motor operates independently, the U8L can counter-rotate its wheels to execute a tank turn, spinning 360 degrees within its own footprint. Powering all 4 motors is BYD's second-generation 56-58 kilowatt-hour blade battery pack. Built on LFP chemistry, it offers exceptional thermal safety and high energy density. On pure electric power, the U8L delivers an estimated 230 kilometers of EV range. Pair that with its 90-liter fuel tank and range extender, and the total combined CLTC range reaches 1,205 kilometers. Charging performance is equally aggressive, thanks to ultra-fast DC charging architecture. The 56-58 kilowatt-hour battery recharges from 10 to 70% in just 5 minutes, and up to 97% in around 9 minutes. A gas engine that acts as a power generator, a 56-58 kilowatt-hour high-voltage blade battery, and 4 electric motors putting down 1,197 horsepower. That's the mechanical backbone. But what happens when you step inside the cabin? How does the ultra-exclusive 4-seater executive layout compare to Maybach? What do the zero-gravity seats and 24K gold accents feel like in person? Step inside the Yangwang U8L, and the narrative instantly shifts from raw engineering to uncompromised executive luxury. While standard flagship SUVs focus on squeezing in 7 seats, BYD took a completely different approach with the U8L Ding Kang edition. They designed a bespoke 4-seater layout aimed directly at high-net-worth buyers who demand private jet levels of rear seat comfort. At 5.4 meters long with a massive 325-meter wheelbase, the sheer space inside this cabin rivals top-tier ultra-luxury land yachts. The focal point of Part 2. The rear cabin, instead of a traditional bench, the back row features 2 independent, custom-tailored, zero-gravity captain seats. These aren't just comfortable chairs. They're engineered for ergonomic weightlessness. Each seat comes equipped with an 18-point pneumatic massage system, multi-way electric leg rests, integrated seat ventilation, and smart temperature sensing armrests. The material selection is equally uncompromising. Every major surface is wrapped in supple, full-grain Nappa leather paired with precision 0.5mm real wood marquetry inlays. Look closely at the interior trim and exterior badging, and you'll find genuine 24-karat gold accents. A direct statement that this vehicle is targeted at the absolute peak of the luxury market. Up front, the cockpit is an absolute technological fortress. The driver is greeted by a massive digital display matrix, a 23 6-inch instrument cluster, a central 12.8-inch curved OLED infotainment screen, and a dedicated 23 6-inch display specifically for the front passenger. On top of that, a giant 70-inch augmented reality head-up display projects real-time navigation and telematics directly onto the windshield. Rear passengers aren't left behind either. They get their own dedicated entertainment displays mounted on the front seat backs, along with a central touch control console integrated directly into the rear armrest. To complement the visual experience, BYD partnered with Dynaudio to install a 22-speaker Dynaudio Platinum Evidence sound system. Featuring individual speakers embedded directly inside the headrests, it creates a personal 3D spatial audio environment for every single passenger. Privacy is another key pillar of the U8L's design. The SUV features intelligent electrochromic privacy glass that can tint or clear at the press of a button, alongside dual rear refrigerators designed to keep beverages cooled or warmed on demand. Integrated executive tray tables pop out seamlessly from the center console, turning the rear cabin into a mobile boardroom. It's quiet, it's isolated, and it offers an interior environment that directly challenges the traditional European benchmark for flagship luxury. An ultra-exclusive 4-seater layout, zero-gravity seating with 18-point massage, 24K gold detailing, and a 22-speaker studio audio setup. The interior delivers the prestige. But how does this 197-horsepower monster actually protect its passengers on the road? How do its 3 LiDAR sensors, millimeter wave radars, and advanced ADAS AI keep this heavy SUV stable at high speeds? Power and luxury mean nothing if you can't control the vehicle on the road. And that brings us to the third core pillar of the Yangwang U8L, its suspension, sensor hardware, and active safety intelligence. At nearly 3.6 metric tons, managing body roll, pitch, and high-speed stability requires serious mechanical wizardry. That's where BYD's advanced DiSus-P hydraulic body control system comes in. Unlike traditional air suspension setups, DiSus-P uses active hydraulic control to adjust stiffness, damping, and ride height instantly on all 4 corners. The system offers a massive 150mm vertical travel range. It can drop the vehicle low for aerodynamic efficiency on the highway, or lift it high off the ground when navigating harsh off-road obstacles. More importantly, it counters body lean during sharp cornering and eliminates front-end dive during heavy braking, keeping the heavy executive cabin completely level and composed. And then there's high-speed blowout protection. If a tire suffers a sudden blowout at 75 miles per hour, the combination of DiSus-P suspension control and instantaneous torque vectoring from the E4 electric motors stabilizes the vehicle in milliseconds. It prevents loss of control, keeping the SUV tracking straight without driver panic. Now, let's talk about the autonomous intelligence under the skin. The U8L is equipped with BYD's flagship DiPilot autonomous driving platform, powered by the God's Eye high-precision sensor suite. The sensor layout includes 3 roof and fender-mounted LiDAR units, 5mm wave radars, high-definition surround view cameras, and ultrasonic sensors. This multi-layered sensor matrix provides a continuous 360-degree digital perimeter around the vehicle. It scans hundreds of meters ahead, detecting pedestrians, debris, and lane markings even in total darkness, heavy rain, or fog. Inside, the AI processor processes real-time spatial data to deliver Level 2+ and Level 3 autonomous driving capabilities. From automated highway navigation and point-to-point lane changing to complex multi-level auto parking, the U8L handles high-stress driving environments with minimal driver input. When you step back and look at the entire package, the message from BYD is loud and clear. The Yangwang U8L isn't just an incremental step for Chinese automotive engineering, it's a direct shot across the bow of the global luxury establishment. An EREV powertrain delivering nearly 1,200 horsepower, a 58 kilowatt-hour blade battery with ultra-fast charging, an exclusive 4-seater executive cabin with 24K gold accents, and an intelligent hydraulic suspension backed by 3 LiDAR sensors. Whether traditional European luxury brands are ready for it or not, the benchmark for flagship technology and performance has officially shifted. That wraps up our complete deep dive into the 2026 BYD Yangwang U8L. Which feature impressed you the most? The 197 horsepower 4-motor setup, or that ultra-exclusive rear executive cabin? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to Car Matrix for more deep dives into the future of automotive technology. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.